An altercation between two men appears to have triggered the outbreak of mass panic in London on one of the busiest shopping days of the year, leading to people fleeing in fear, armed police being deployed and a section of the West End being evacuated. British Transport Police issued a CCTV appeal for information about two men believed to be involved in a fight in Oxford Circus tube station on Friday afternoon as part of their inquiries into the cause of the panic. 9 people were injured as hundreds ran to escape what they believed to be an attack on Friday evening, only to find it was a false alarm. The reaction was a sign of just how jittery many have become at the end of a year in which the capital and Manchester have been targeted by 5 terrorist attacks. We are releasing CCTV images of 2 men we would like to speak with following the incident at Oxford Circus earlier today. Anyone with information, big or small, should get in touch by texting us on 61016. https://t/co/h71lcqx/twitter.com/mrd8k2yimq. Sophia Smith, a witness to the fight, told The Guardian an altercation on a Victoria Line platform panicked travellers and caused people to start running. Young boys with a few girls were attacking each other and everyone screamed and began to run, she said. I escaped through the exit along with hundreds of other people and some women were on the floor and shoes were falling off and shopping bags. It was absolutely terrifying. The incident began just after 4:30 p.m. and centered on the tube station, where a number of passengers began to flee believing that they had heard gunshots. As they fled, so did other passengers inside the station. As the crowds spilled out onto Oxford Street, hundreds of Christmas shoppers also started to run. Within minutes, Oxford Street and Bond Street underground stations were both closed and Scotland Yard was issuing alerts on Twitter, warning people in the area to get inside the nearest building and stay there. If you are in a building, stay in a building. If you are on the street in Oxford Street, leave the area, the Met Police said. The panic appears to have been spread not only by the sight of fleeing crowds and word of mouth, but by incorrect reports on social media. Inside nearby pubs and restaurants, people crowded into the cellars, while shop staff moved customers away from the doors and windows. There was a mass stampede of people running and trying to get away as quickly as they could, said the BBC producer Helen Bushby, who was in the area. They were crying, they were screaming, they were dropping their shopping bags. It was a very panicked scene. A couple of people said they thought it was a gunshot or a fire. Another witness said he saw an elderly woman and a man carrying a child knocked over in the rush. There were people running in all directions, he said. At Westminster University, a few hundred meters from Oxford Circus, students and staff were locked in. I was in class and there was a helicopter, lots of ambulances and police cars, said Andrea Aceto, 21. Then I heard that someone was shooting people but we didn't know where, so they had to lock down the university so no one could come in.